Hey, what's up, guys? Little man with a big opinion here. On my way to work, and I was talking with a couple of my friends, doing our prep and stuff, and he gave me a pretty good bit of advice, and we've developed into making it practical and, finding a use for it. And so I thought I'd just, share it with you guys. So, one of my friends' older brother lives in North or South Carolina, one of the two. And he was recently coming back to his car, and someone wanted to take what was not theirs. And in this situation, he's 20, I believe. And so he couldn't legally carry his firearm on him, but he had it in his glove box. And the guy was on the he was on the driver's side, and, he had been trying to break into his car. And my friend said, look, I'm not trying to cause any trouble. If you let me unlock my car and, I want to grab one thing out of it, and, materials can be replaced, kind of thing. He was being very, very passive, made it seem like he was a victim in the situation. And lo and behold, the guy was taken back by it, and he said, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "Well, I have a Bible that my great-grandfather gave me, that he carried with him during World War II. He drew out this whole story saying, I keep it in my glove box. It's the only thing that I can't replace in my car." Even tossed the guy his wallet. And the guy was on the driver's side, and while he was focused on the wallet, the friend opened up the passenger door and pulled out his firearm and told the guy to get on the ground, and then he called the cops, and the guy was promptly arrested. He explained the situation to him, the cops, and he never had to fire a round. The guy had no idea what was going on. And so that leads us, we were discussing it, and that's setting yourself up to not seem like the toughest guy in the room. Many of you have probably seen the old westerns. You got Clint Eastwood or John Wayne coming into the saloon, or other way around. They're sitting in the saloon, maybe having a drink, playing a game of cards, and the antagonist comes in and, looks around and definitely sees, hey, I think that guy is, the guy that's going to cause me the most trouble, so I'm going to go deal with him first. And it normally ends, in them talking or some kind of shootout, and, John Wayne normally won because, he's the good guy, and that's the way the movies went. But using that same advice for life in general, if someone were to go into a restaurant and you've got, the 80-year-old, married couple, they've been together for 40 years, sitting in one corner, and you've got, the young couple that looks like they're in their early 20s and they've got a newborn, and they're wearing, the latest fashioned clothes, and then you've got the guy wearing the 5'11" pants, and he's got, the tactical hat with the patch, the "Don't Tread on Me," and, the big grizzly beard. If I was the guy wanting to cause, malicious intent, I would deal with him first. So, in saying that, I'm not in any way advocating that you don't wear the clothes you like to wear, and, if you have the ability to open carry, and you've done all your stuff for that, open carry, look like the tactical god that you are. But in that situation, you're most likely going to be the person that will come in contact with this guy first, and you have to be, as good as him or better, and maybe have luck on your side, and then you'll put your training to the test. But if you seem like the person that's not going to do anything, another reference I was just thinking about was the Batman movie, when all the bankers get on the ground and Joker's, taking all the money. They kill the security guards, and that one banker is like, hey, you can't do this. He stood up, and, the Joker ended up killing him. But if he would have had a concealed carry, then maybe he could have done something in that situation, and the Joker and his gang of guys, wouldn't have been the wiser. And so I'm not saying make yourself, vulnerable and look like you're the kind of person that, someone could take $100 in your watch really easy. But don't, hold some cards in your hand for yourself. And so, I just wanted to make this quick video. Just think about it like that, in the sense of, it could save your life. It could save someone else's life. And it's giving you a tactical and situational advantage, because you're not the first thing on that person's mind. So with that little bit of information, hopefully you have a good day. Like the video if you found this information useful to yourself, or maybe you know someone that this information would be useful for, and just point them in my direction. If you like what I'm doing with the channel, please consider subscribing. And with that, I'm about to pull into work, so I'll see you guys next time.